During a stress test on a Boeing 777X plane, there was an incident with a door on the fuselage. This is what the 777X looks like. A Boeing spokesperson says the plane was undergoing what's called a static test yesterday while on the ground when a problem happened. A team suspended the test and will now be reviewing the details. Now, these static tests typically put extreme loads on different parts of the plane, way beyond what it would experience during a typical flight. Boeing does hope to complete the plane's first flight later this year. Right now, it's unclear whether yesterday's problem will delay that.